Hi,
Hey everybody.
everyone. Guess who's back?
Biggity back, us.
Welcome to the Soapwire Podcast, everyone. It's brought to you by the TV Cave, and this is where you get our thoughts on our stories. A Soapwire is sponsored by Katie Waltman Jewelry. Offers elegant handcrafted pieces from stockable rings and gold-filled bracelets to personalized charm necklaces featured in Elle, InStar, Oprah.com, worn by celebrities like Molly Sims. Enjoy this exclusive discount with the promo code SOAPWIRE. That is the promo code SOAPWIRE. That's together, not apart, at katiewaltman.com. And let's get into it. I am Ashley Sheree, and this is
Hey y'all, it's your girl Deneen.
yes, we're back. We might talk a little bit fast today because your girl is going to Costa Rica tomorrow and I'm still have to finish work. So we might breeze on by. So I just wanted to basically give you guys that warning. Also, once again, y'all already know Young and the Restless ain't Young and the Wrestling like it used to. They're still in France at Nice and trying to figure out how to get off the island. And also, the Jeremy, who plays Damien, was essentially let go. He was killed. So there you go. So they're trying to figure that out right now. So that's all we're going to say about Young and the Restless, and we're just going to keep it on, moving on, pushing on. So in other breaking news that happened while we were off
Oh,
last week,
it was a little zoom. You know where we're
okay,
coming from with that.
yeah, so essentially, Kristen Storm has decided to leave I was supposed to say Young and General Hospital. Uh, I know she's moving to Tennessee. She could come
Yes,
back in like December. I
yes,
don't know. Your General Hospital gonna do what they want to do. I just
yes.
wish her well because I know she's had some health issues and all of that other stuff. If she wants to come back, hopefully, it's a go. But you know,
So her last scenes, I think are supposed to air in August.
mhm.
So that's the thing. She did have a temp replacement
A
that
lot.
aired,
I said a
yeah,
lot.
a lot last week.
Mhm.
So I don't know if the character of Maxie is going to continue on with the temp. But there was some controversy online as far as her saying, that the powers that be will allow for her to come back into that role, and then a comparison with Chad leaving the role of Michael and now Rory being in that role doing phenomenal. So
Amazing.
we shall see, because both of them have a really big history and presence on the show,
Mhm.
those
Yeah.
characters. So, but neither of them were originally those characters. So that's something to think about too.
Exactly. And people were mad or felt some type of way when they recasted. I believe her name was Robin Richards, whom she played Maxie first. I think it was somebody else, and then it was Kristen, or it just jumped to Kristen Storm. I can't really remember. We all know Kristen came from Days of Our Lives, and she played the teenage Belle before coming over to General Hospital. She has
Mm-hmm.
done an amazing job as Maxie. Definitely sad to see her go, but also noting like GH likes to recast. So if they want to recast, they'll
That's true.
recast. Like, but I'm
That's
not going
true.
to her comments like, "Oh, girl, da, da, da,
I'm like, no, 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 no.
da."
And
What for?
it's literally stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
she's saying, allow me peace, allow me to be with my family, allow for me to figure out what our next moves are, you're feeding down her throat. Y'all don't make this mistake because you ain't gonna be able to come back. No.
I'm sure she'll find something else. Like, come on. If this is her choice, this is what she wants. Allow her to live and do what she wants at this time in life. That's all we can do. So, wish her well in all of her ventures. Moving right along to Beyond the Gates. So, my first topic is going to be about my favorite couple. I don't care what anybody says. Danny and Andre.
Okay, I'm just making sure we on the same page. I didn't know who you was about to say, but we DeAndre crazy
Over
over
here.
here. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so like we all know that he took out the girl Ashley, that they have no chemistry, no fire, and no sparks, and she was basically begging him to take her out. They go out and guess who sees them? Nobody but Danny. She was hilarious. She had some words, and in my mind, I'm like, "Yo, Danny, that's also your daughter's best friend, right?" So like you low key going in, and that's her best friend. But I love to see it. Danny
Yeah.
low key is just the most feisty is crazy. She's legitimately one of those crazy, pardon my French, one of those crazy bitches. who just who gonna go in on her man
And
or
she
what?
gonna tell it like it is. Like even
Mhm.
when they were at the house and she had the scenes with
Oof.
Pamela and Andre came over, and she was like, I mean, she might be still sitting there real naive trying to figure out what we were talking about. Like, girl,
Love her. And I'm sorry, they're just hot. They are so hot. And who hasn't been in that situation where you're mad at the person that you're dealing with and then it turns into this lustful fest? And that's exactly what it was. And it was a sight to see. I just felt like I know that her and Andre have had talks, but
okay,
he's been wanting something and
he
she keeps
has,
turning him down. I
he
can't
has.
fault him for being like, fuck it. Like, I'm just
He's
gonna.
been wanting more. She's been very hung up on Bill and the situation that happened. And he's like, I want to be more than in the bedroom. And she's
Hmm.
always like, we do this in the bedroom. Don't nobody do it. Like, he's trying to take you out, girl.
Yeah, he wants to show you off. He's like, this is
He
my
want to show
girl.
you all.
Oh, sorry, this is my woman. But and for me, like I understand his position. If I'm trying to do something with you and I see that you up in the hospital running around concerned about your ex-husband's so-called
Don't
pregnant
shy
wife.
away. Yeah.
So like why no, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do too. You have fun over there with that and I see you when I see you. But you know,
Yes.
the
Because you
scene
be
was
like, where do I fit in with that? You know?
exactly, exactly. Also, it does look like Anita did cancel the tour. It's the whole thing with her, Sharon, and Tracy. There's so much resentment there. I feel like they need a therapist to come down and talk to them because I don't think
I
Tracy
agree.
and Sharon are gonna they can't get over it. And I feel like they're constantly thinking about what could have been.
But if you
Like,
also think about it too, Sharon and Tracy had the conversation of we just gonna use Anita until we can't use Anita.
that's true
So
too.
like their motives, I
Aren't
don't
genuine.
think they're genuine.
No, they're not. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so much resentment there, and they're
Yeah,
just not over it. So, like, if you're not over it, then this thing is still going to be coming up, and that's why I understand why Anita just was like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bet. Do what you want to do. So, but I do love those scenes with them three, just three older, elder black women
yeah,
trying to figure it out. I do appreciate them giving them a space and giving them a real story that actually also works for their age. Sometimes I feel like soap operas just give these veteran actors just anything and see if it sticks. No, it looks like time, care was thought into the storyline, and I just really enjoyed and love seeing it.
I agree.
So yeah, the racist guy is definitely still stalking
So how do
Martin
you feel
is
about him reaching out to the kids?
that's diabolical. That's insane. That is just crazy.
That's
But he's trying to get
mindless.
him where he hurts. And what's gonna hurt
Yeah,
someone most who's someone who's a parent is their child. So um I know that some people may feel some like get kind of skeeved out by how like high racially charged his words can be sometimes, but for me, I think it's appropriate for the story.
yeah,
This is just something that we see quite often, so why not be real about it and not sugarcoat it? To be honest, it's also giving me low key, social issues in a real life like the stories used to do back in the day. So,
that's real.
yeah.
And have it be making sense and not just
Exactly.
thrown in there.
Exactly. Like, yeah,
I agree.
everything makes sense with Beyond the Gate. Well, I shouldn't say everything. The majority, like probably like 80% of things make a lot of sense with Beyond the Gates. And then, Smitty and Jacob are still trying to look and figure it out and
I love
cops is trying to
Smitty.
cover their tracks. Like, I
Smitty
mean,
is a
it's
good
good.
time. Like, yeah. I'm excited to see how that's going to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's all I'll say there.
Also I have to say Vanessa is that bitch. I don't
So yes, and I think we're at the point where we can finish each other's sentences because that's what I was gonna say when I said I think I'm just gonna leave that there because I was gonna talk about Joey and Vanessa
Child.
like she HBIC.
Okay, that part. She handled Joey and he didn't know what to do.
He
Like,
wants her. He wants her. I feel like
bad.
he'll fuck around and try to kill Doug just to get with her.
Yep.
And
BAD.
that's when the twins are going to be introduced.
She saved Randy, first of all. She said, no, that's what we not gonna do. And then, of course, like having their talk, it felt like Joey thought he was doing something and he wasn't doing nothing. Okay, like she had this, and that's just what it was. Period. I love the chemistry between Lauren and John. I think they look great together. John looks like he's having a
A
freaking
ball.
ball.
He is having a ball. I wonder if they're going to tap him in for if they ever do Denise and Leslie's memorial for GH. Like, I wonder if they're going to ever
Hmm.
tap him in to come back, if Kevin's going to come back.
Yeah, if he could, you know what I'm saying? Like, Atlanta. Well, I mean, he is
I
often in
mean,
New York.
Atlanta, LA.
Yeah, he is often in New York. I know New York is only a 2 hour flight, so but I mean, it's definitely a possibility if people aren't feeling what's the word petty. So why not invite him back? Someone who's been on the show since the '90s. Whenever you called him, he came back, no questions asked.
Yeah.
And now that he's on a brand new soap, but I could see some people being petty. That's just my opinion. It's just what it is.
We shall
So,
see.
hmm,
We shall see.
we shall definitely see. And also, shout out to Nicole. Nicole Richardson, she had enough. Okay. Sis was
Get
over
her
it.
off of me.
And Dan Leslie Sherry Honolulu, like her theatrics was actually funny too. Ah, ah,
She
ah.
rolled all over that man. She
Yeah.
said, oh.
Somebody help me. I was just like, what? No, but Ted be pissing me off. Because why the hell would you go? I know Nicole said she didn't want to be bothered, and I understand that, but then too, you could have just left. After Nicole left, I would have left. But to act like you're gonna drop her off, that's what I hate. I hate how they're writing him. Like it's just like he has smoke for Leslie, Dana, Honolulu, Sherry at all, then he doesn't. And that's also giving mixed signals to her crazy ass too.
Yeah, yeah. Like you question his loyalty.
Exactly. Like that's insane to me. So, but I'm so proud of Nicole. She was tired of that woman's shit and she had to give it to her. And I felt like it was right and it was justified because Nicole has been very much so docile and just letting people do whatever. Sometimes she has her quiet anger, but it just feels like majority of the time she doesn't. Um I need the scenes of I need Nicole to be like how she was when she confronted Ted after the anniversary party because you were able, even though it was like a quiet anger, the facial expressions, like everything, the emotions, it was there. I don't feel like they're giving her the right material. That's just me.
I feel that. That's real.
Yeah, so I don't know. It pisses me off low key, but you know what? Hopefully, I mean, you're not gonna get tens all the time, I guess you could say, right? So,
Ten tens across the floor.
and last but not least, talking about Beyond the Gates, we got the Dueling Sisters. Nobody else but Eva and Kat. So I definitely was rolling. So, of course, Ted asks Kat to help out Eva just for Eva to miss an important deadline that she continually asks Kat about, but basically Kat was just like, I don't think so.
I hate Kat telling her like his real daughter this, his real daughter that.
I'm
Like
like, yikes.
this is so gonna hurt 6 months from now when you all are actually friends.
Y'all
Like
gonna get along and everything's gonna be like
something gonna
absolutely
happen
perfect.
traumatic, like a crash or like a
Mhm.
hospital, something they gonna have to be friends.
It's something, yeah, where they're gonna have to like work together and then forge this
Hmm.
new bond. That's such a soap trope for people. So I could see something of that nature too as well. I mean, I would have rather. I mean, to be honest, my mother would used to get me like when she ever heard me say the word bastard. To be honest, like. he was more so of a bastard, like of how they used to say back in the day. So that would have been more. Look, I know it's not right, but that would have been more
But it
acceptable
fits.
to
It
say
fits
than
versus real daughter.
yeah, because that is his real daughter. Like like she does have his blood, but they were not married. So and back in the day, those terms used to mean a bastard used to mean somebody who had a kid without marriage.
That's
So
true. That's
that's
true.
more appropriate. Apparently, that was also a curse. I remember I was remember back in the day when I was young, I was like, "Oh, dirty bastard this, oh, dirty bastard that." My mother was like, "You know that's a curse. How you gonna curse at me?" So yeah, but um, I really I kind of did like that Cat had a win. If I'm being honest, um,
Okay.
Cat needed a win.
Cat, because she fishing for one. She get
Yeah,
involved in everybody's stuff
yeah.
and trying to wait to see what's gonna happen. So this was a victory for her. Will she sit down after this victory?
Probably not. And that's when she will need to. I think just because
Yeah.
Eva has really gotten off. Like, I still like the character of Eva, but also nobody really had smoke for her besides Kat and Mona. That was really it in my eyes. Like, I don't feel like anybody else continued to have that same smoke. So that's why I really don't fault Kat for being overboard the way she is because she's the only one still trying, besides Mona, trying to keep Eva held accountable. Everybody else,
Okay.
like Nicole has let it go, Ted has let it go. Ted I more so understand, like, and other people just really aren't talking about it. So Kat
Yeah.
is really the only one who could be like, nah, heifer. So
Next, we got Bang Bang, Shoot 'em Up, The Bold and the Beautiful.
your words, Lunatic Luna was on the
Lunatic
freaking
Luna was on the proud, baby.
She was on a loose, okay? So Luna was able to lure Steffi where she wanted her to be, held her
And caught
hostage,
everybody
hyped up the
but her.
teacher, and she was about to go. And so essentially, then of course Sheila came in. They were really trying to redeem her so
She
bad.
shot everybody but Steffi. And
And
I
got
just want to
herself shot in the
say
process.
that she taunted Liam. She
Yeah.
like, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Here, do it. Liam said, I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like, I got a brain cancer lady, so I don't know what to tell you. So I'm not gonna let nothing happen to the mother of my child. I need someone here for my baby. So like,
and then it went from Sheila being passed out to sitting up watching Luna. How you sitting up shot? She's just sitting up looking at Luna like this.
like damn, my kindred spirit. Like what? So yeah, so but Sheila lost another toe, and okay, like nobody really cares about that, and everybody's really just now trying to save Liam, and of course, Luna did die and die, quote unquote, so called. Remember, y'all, this is the story. So we never know, and essentially, I don't, unless I'm bugging, I do not remember seeing her like showing her dead. So I don't know if they're waiting for that, and like if there's gonna be a casket, whatever. But apparently, that girl is gone, y'all. So. They'll find another obstacle. But I am like, how are they going to get Jackie, who plays Steffi? Like, what I am wondering what's her storyline outage? Like,
Because you could
or
tell she's pregnant. You could see that belly. She keep putting her hands on top of her belly. Like I don't know what day it was. She had on the green like cardigan top and the black cami under it. Baby, that cami is out there. Like what?
she's like, this is my fifth child, y'all. Y'all already know
We
what it
see
is.
you pregnant.
She's like, y'all already know they should have made me pregnant. Like we wanted. So yeah, so shout out. I don't know how they're gonna have her exit storyline be, but I just hope it's a good one. Yeah, that was really all with Bold. It really wasn't anything for
Yeah,
me. I mean, it's always like the Ridge and the Taylor thing on a woman. And I just really don't care about that either.
that was it for me. Hope and Steffi united when
Of
Hope got
course.
the call about Liam. So
Hmm.
she was with Carter. Her and Carter was having a conversation. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna chuck it on down to today's. Y'all probably like, damn, he
These
moving
of our lives.
fast today.
Because these are the days of our lives. Like,
These are the days of our lives. So, I still just really like Days. The storyline that has me the most intrigued is Sophia's story.
I
Um,
told you it was gonna be like a baby swamp, baby lie type of thing.
and it was done differently. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the usual two people pregnant at the same time and one of the babies die or one of them miscarriages and then like steals it and lie. It's so shout out to the new writing regime for this
Mm.
creative take that I don't remember ever seeing a storyline like this. I could be wrong. Please feel free to
Yeah.
tell me if anyone remembers a story like this because I don't. So having Sophia give birth, clean herself up, and then I really appreciated that she left the baby in a safe haven, place where the child could be found. But just to clean stuff, and then to go around acting like she's still pregnant, she's gonna change the gender of the baby. We know that she had a boy, but I believe she's gonna tell everybody else it was a girl and is going to the adopted family, and then she's still having Melinda help her out. Like, I really like this story. I don't know where it's going, to be
It's
honest.
just, it's different.
Yes, it's so different. Where it's going, like, are Leo and Javi really gonna adopt the baby? Is somebody else gonna adopt the baby? Like, how are they gonna find out? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they gonna make it like a sickness and then they have to talk about it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so curious to know. And no, and I'm being honest and true here. I don't think there's any other storyline that Loki has me engrossed like the Sophia baby
And I think
storyline.
because like Sophia is an active participant in it,
Mm-hmm.
I think
She
that's what
knows her
makes
babies well.
I think that's what makes it the difference. Like this isn't something that happened to her in comparison to other soaps. This is
Or
something that she
being done to her.
orchestrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
orchestrating this.
Yeah. I actually really, really love it. And I do like when they put Melinda Trask into storylines as well. I feel like they
Yeah.
definitely need to utilize her more. And they don't. So give this story to me. I love it. I want more. Also Xander did apologize to Felicity, which he needed to do because it was definitely ableism. Ableism, that's the right word, right? I think so.
It is.
And then, from there, he meets with Sarah, and it looked like they were making inroads just to start arguing again. I think it was on Monday that Sarah was just like, I'm exhausted. And I was like, girl, yeah, I could see it because for me, I'm like, they be putting it all into their arguing, like hard body. So Paul
And
and
she
Lindsay,
barely just
I would
woke
be
up. It might
exhausted
be too much on her.
yeah, like, I would be exhausted too. Oh my goodness, like the Emmys, we forgot about that. We may have to talk about that next episode. But she and Paul were not. Wait, was Paul nominated? I can't remember if he was, but Lindsay was definitely nominated. I think him, and Eric who plays Brady, and then Paul who plays Xander. I think they were nominated. So I mean, we'll have it better together next week. But I was just like, wow, like I know it is. I just enjoy maybe because there's still passion there that is just like that is just good to me.
You
So
know, Sarah just woke up. So she trying to still get her bearings together. And all of this is going on. Why having the baby?
yeah, yeah, like yeah, Sarah has definitely been through a lot. I know that he used her, her being drugged and mental, and then also like her taking because one of her children did die, Mackenzie, and they swapped the baby. There was a baby swap there. He brung that up. Like they're digging into the history, and y'all know I always love when people dig into the history and bring that back to the forefront. And then Sarah also tried to go to Philip and essentially try to get him to help her out too, but it just didn't work out. He's like, no. So I don't know. Is that I enjoy their passion and heated arguments. And Xander, he was about to sleep with Sarah. I mean, not Sarah. Gwen, his ex girl. Gwen is his ex girlfriend. So who kept him and Sarah away from each other.
It's
So,
always bad.
always eating it up. So and then also yeah, so Gwen is back. So that's great. So Gwen has Alice Horton's necklace. Of course, Julie wants it back. So that was a good tie-in as a way to bring her back. She still has a lot of money from her husband. We'll get into that in a second. Um, but you know, it was good seeing her and Julie spar. I just love seeing Susan Seaford Hayes like act and go in, and you were robbed of not having an Emmy nomination, Susan. You did an amazing job dealing with Doug Williams' death.
Mm,
Amazing. So I don't care what they say, you deserve that Emmy nomination for the work that
yeah,
you did last year.
yeah.
But also, then Gwen also had it. Her and JJ, you know, her brother kind of like had it out, gave her, he also kind of gave her some advice about how to fix it with their father. So I kind of, once again, like I kind of liked what's happening here, and I didn't think I would
Okay.
like Gwen coming back.
I
I,
think we gotta keep watching to see how
mhm.
it's gonna play out.
True, true. Doug is trying to figure out how to get that Julie back, so it's a lot going on. And then with Doug trying to figure out how to get that necklace back, you also have
Still, so that I can say I am tired of that storyline. I'm tired of the necklace storyline.
they dragged it
I feel
out.
like I feel like it's been dragged out too long. Like I do understand that that's kind of like the basis of him being in Salem,
Hmm.
but it's like,
Can we get something else?
can we do something different?
Would you like to do? Because I feel like they also backed off of like him and Holly, and we don't
And
really
that was like
see.
a him and Ari type.
Yeah, and you know, and even with him and Ari, you don't really see them as much either. And when you see him,
Yeah.
he's talking to Leo. When you see him, he's trying to figure out how to get the Julie back. It's not. I don't feel like they're investing him in anymore when it pertains to that type of situation. Unfortunately, because I feel like if it was more different tie-ins to like other people, like still with Holly and Ari, like it would give him more power and momentum. It almost feels like they kind of use this Doug situation to make sure that Ari and Holly had a story, and go from there.
Okay.
That's kind of what it feels like to me. But low key, I understand. Like, you know, Holly is you know, Maggie's granddaughter who's been around like since forever and a day, and Ari's a freaking Horton. So like I get it. So yeah. But I'm hoping that it'll be more wrapped up because I know this week they've been kidnapped. So hopefully it'll be more wrapped up. But I did have to say too, moving on, going back to Gwen, I did love her snarkiness with Leo because those of you who remember, you know, even though Gwen is still married, her husband is gay. She was actually in love with him. Leo, who was her best friend at the time, cheated with him and basically broke up their entire friendship, and she hates his guts now, which I understand. Like, you sleep with
I
my
would
husband,
too. You
I
sleep
would
with my
too.
husband, I would be upset too.
And you were supposed to be my friend. You supposed to be my friend. So we all know that once her husband got out of town, he's living it up with his new boo, and he left Leo anyway. So she's she's still married to him, not divorced, but she got all of that money. So Gwen is like living a life right now. But I just always love, you know, her going back and forth, and you know, I ain't forget what you did. I wouldn't either. That was my husband. What are we doing? So yeah. And Javi and Leo are just continuing to be the parents to Sophia and Tate's son. I can't wait to see how this is gonna blow up.
This
I
is going to
can
be interesting.
wait. And moving and mosey right on along to General Hospital. And the first time we're gonna talk about is that damn Kai, which I knew this was going to happen. I
Because why would
knew.
he, like, you're going out telling business that you heard in my house?
No business. That was like
That's
it.
so
I'm your
disrespectful.
woman.
I'm your woman. You in my family's house. You weren't even involved in the conversation. You overheard a conversation and you took it upon yourself. And you know, I'm just gonna say it like it is because it's on my chest. You was in them black people house and you went and told that white man conversation. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Oh my God. It's
Trina is
like
betrayed.
you should know better. Like I couldn't believe he did that. Like if I was Trina, I'm dumping your ass too because I come first. Like what? And she was right. So it's like you have more loyalty to him than me. Like are we really doing this now? Take your ass and go back. You know what I'm saying? Like I just couldn't believe he did that. And he thought that she was just gonna be okay. Absolutely not. And then you hit her with the I love you. Get your shit. Get bye. No, no, no. Absolutely not.
And I feel like it's been mixed emotion as far as like how we felt with those characters being together. And if they were gonna split, I didn't want them to split on Bad Blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that part of it is like, oh man.
You know they want this for the tension, the build up, and all of that other stuff like that. So yeah.
I heard
I
rumors if Trina was gonna be pregnant.
I didn't see anything like that. I hope not. When we wanted that to happen with old boy, they wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like now this
Hmm.
is what you want to do. So we're definitely gonna see that. I to be honest, I put nothing past General Hospital because a lot of times they never give us what we want. They give us what they want. So I don't put anything past them at this
And
point.
it'd be the opposite.
Yes, complete opposite. The only good thing they've done is recast Michael with Rory because Michael is now a man. He is a man.
Dark, baby, when I tell you Dark Michael is spicy, I love his original vampire ass.
Yep.
Like, you
Yes.
just on there, just mysterious.
Yes.
The
Everything
Misha
that he
chemistry is really nice.
Yes. He even has chemistry with Willow, but I don't want that.
I
I
don't
need
want
him with
that.
Sasha. That's what
Speaking
I
of
need him with.
crazy Willow, Willow is the stalker, guys.
She's just like her damn sister. Nell is
Raise your
coming out
hand
of
if you
her.
saw it coming. Because like the we knew it was, but the thing is we thought it was gonna be like a personality like
Yeah.
thing. She's fully aware.
Yep. Yep, fully aware, knows what's going on, doing it on purpose. I'm like, girl, Loki, she's gaslighting the hell out of Sasha. Okay, I'm like, that's fucked up because you just have
Yes, she
kids
is.
yourself. Like, you know, it's like to be pregnant and hormones and like all of that
Yes.
stuff. Like,
So
grimy. I mean, but you're so far up Drew's butt. This is why this happened in the first place, girl.
hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Kelly comes back this week, right?
I think so. I don't really
Not
care.
Monaco. That
The
might
other
be.
one, the Thunderbird, something
I
like
don't know. I just be wanting to say Kelly T because I don't want to mess up her name. I know how to
that.
spell it. If we were in a spell
Yeah.
competition, we were in a spelling bee, I would get it right, but I just don't know how to say it.
And
Is it undecided if she's coming back as Brit?
yeah, they haven't said anything yet. We still don't know who she's gonna be, if she's gonna be Brit, somebody else. But I think I saw something where like, um, Jason does see her, and I
Jason sees
did.
her.
Yeah, and I did see some talk going around that also Dr. Olbrook is coming back. She needs to come back. She needs to get Nina together. She needs to get Willow together. And like also she just needs to kill Drew. Go ahead, Dr. Olbrook. You know what to do, sis.
She'll do it. She if you don't want to do it. She if
You
you
was
want to
with
do it.
Faison back in the day. You know what's needed to be done, sis. Let's go.
I'm trying to figure out like because you know I don't know we did not record last week, so I don't want to like go into 2 weeks. But Natalia, was that last week or the week before?
I feel like it was probably like a Friday that went into last week. That's what I feel like.
Okay, yes. So we had the aftermath of Natalia overdosing
That
last
nobody cares
week,
about.
and they want to say Sonny did it.
Knew that was gonna happen. He wasn't anywhere near, and then it's just a whole thing of like miscommunications because Sunny wasn't near. She actually drunk herself and took pills. Like she actually did that. Like that
Like
was
she did
not
it.
that
Like
man.
Christina stood her ass behind the bar instead of going out the door that she came in during the
Mm-hmm.
fire.
Dummy.
That pissed me
Dummy.
off.
She's just stupid. Like
Just
she
like
is
she
stupid as
sat there and
hell.
watched it, and I'm,
She said
what are you doing?
that.
I'm trying to think what else is happening in Port Charles.
Of course, the continued drama of like Brooklyn and Lulu, which I'm tired of too.
I hate that Rocco is involved in that
But we get to see Finn Carr in his acting.
because Fan
So
knows how to act really well.
who?
Like,
You Finn, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
knows he knows how to act really well. So, yeah, I do like that dynamic of it, and I like how Danny was included in it.
And somebody said my two dads. They had Rocco and Danny, and then Jason on one side, and then and Dante on the other. Oh my goodness, congratulations to Dom on his nomination. You're gonna take it. I still have it saved in my phone when he found out that Sam died. Like I
They
love
got
that
off that
thing.
elevator. What?
Yes. Oh, this makes my stomach hurt. It was so
I
good. He's so good.
I still have to look at the nominations. Like I know it was a lot of talk. Our group chat was busting, y'all. I was trying to pay attention. It was a lot.
It
I
was a
gotta go
lot.
back and look.
I was disappointed in some of those nominations. Like, I mean, you already heard what I said about Susan. I didn't appreciate that,
Yeah,
at,
because I feel
at
like it
all.
should have been a special consideration to the fact that she had to bury her husband twice, and I
Girl,
don't think that that was respected.
at all. When I tell you people were pissed, my timeline was insane. Like Days fans were, they had it. They were us, and it was rightfully so because I couldn't believe she wasn't nominated either. I just feel like a lot of people, with nominations, they oftentimes get it wrong. And then it's just
Yeah,
like we always have to tell you, and then you come back the next year because I've seen it with the Grammys and the Oscars too. Like one with the Grammys. Why do you think the next time that Kendrick Lamar had another album, they made sure to give him Grammys because Macklemore won that other time and people was coming at they next for that. They
that's
didn't
like Cowboy
appreciate it.
Carter.
Yeah.
And then now they're still upset and have two different categories for a country album now.
Trying to like pacify everybody and also even with the Oscars. So like when they freaking brushed over the queen that is Angela freaking Bassett and didn't give her that Oscar and instead they're gonna give her a lifetime achievement one the following year. Stop playing with us. Like do
Yeah. Hey,
better.
Auntie.
Yeah. For real, for real. Just do better with the nominations. Like I just feel like unfortunately those who nominate are not in tuned at all to what it's whatever. Congratulations, Dom. I'm so
Yeah,
happy for you. You
yeah,
deserve this
absolutely.
nomination.
Absolutely.
You did that. And Nancy Lee Grahn is nominated too as well.
Well,
Um
we knew that Nancy was coming for her Emmy, baby.
Definitely.
We knew that Natasha came out to play when Sam died, and just
Okay.
even though those hospital scenes and her saying that she's cold and she needs a blanket, like
All of that.
it
So
was
good.
big.
So and also guys, like me and Zanine, we've been so obsessed with like Love Island. Shout out to the Nicolandria
Shout out to the
Hive.
Nicolandria Hive. Hey y'all, we're
Yay!
there. We did it.
Woo, 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 woo. You would think you
May
would
your
actually
Delulus become Chilulus.
the Lulu manifestation one. They said the Nicolandria nation is literally full of witches. I don't know, maybe right. So,
Got
but
a praying grandmother.
that part and also we're just excited and like really
Yeah.
really souped about it. Like they didn't even win first place, they came in second, but all you see is Nicolandria made me brush off my editing skills. Okay,
Come
sis
on,
had to go
somebody.
back. I was like, this is what's happening. So shout out to them. It was absolutely great. Like Love Island came back and just basically restored my love for it once Nicolandria got together. Shout out to them. Prayers up, keep them protected. Also keep Shelly protected as well. Because they've been coming for Black women, unfortunately, for Shelly
Yeah,
and Olandria, and they just don't deserve it. So I just had to say that really, really quickly.
yeah.
Shout out to those Black queens getting loved on, and they didn't have to give up their cooch. No one was on their bodies. My clients do not have to get on their bodies. Shout out to EJ on Twitter. He's definitely doing that like all the time. He said nobody had to be on their bodies. Nobody had to give up their coach. So love them. But let's get in. So we already talked about Young and the Restless really, really quickly. So you have a scene. So what's your scene? You said I was
Oh,
gonna be
so
surprised.
my breakout scene of the week goes to Days of Our Lives, and it's Chanel and her mom and I'm gonna tell you, it was just a black because Paulette be getting on my nerves,
Yeah,
and I
mine
love
too.
her. I love her as a actress,
Of course,
but
of
the
course.
character itself is like kind of irritating. And in that moment, she was just like, "When you can't be strong, I'll be strong for you. Like you don't have to hold it all together." And I just thought that that was really reassuring as like Black women. Like,
Hmm.
hey, like that resilience role, you don't have to be that. So for a mom to be telling her daughter that, I just felt it was beautiful.
Aw, yeah, yeah. That was we forgot to talk about that too on days. Basically, Chanel was brought in for questioning because, and
Yeah.
I have a feeling I think it was EJ who sent that in. EJ or Tony, one of them to kind of
It's
get the
always
heat
like,
off of
what's your
Johnny.
alibi? What's going on? And
Yeah, yeah. So one of them, I don't know. I feel like it was one of them, but that was also good. And I just also love to see Chanel like she's standing by her man. That's my husband. Okay. Like I don't have a scene of the week to be honest. First of all, yeah, I'm gonna be really, really real. First of all, I was sick as hell. Was in the hospital at one point. Didn't even get to enjoy the weekend of 4th of July weekend. I was laid up until Tuesday. Thanks very much, and then working. So, but that's okay. You girls about to go to Costa Rica, so there's that. So, about to have great fun times. So, we're still planning to have an episode next week. I believe I'll be back by then. Me and Neen will talk about it, figure out because then I have to figure out to make sure I watch all of them because I will not be here. So, we'll definitely work on that. So once again, if we're here next week, it worked out perfectly. If we're not, or we're a little late, or we maybe change the topic or do something else, you know why
you
too,
don't know
because
why.
it's in Costa Rica. So, um, yeah, just want to also thank you so much for joining the Soapwire podcast. Please feel free to follow Soapwire on Instagram, which is soap_wire, or you can go to Blue Sky and it's just Soapwire together, not apart, no underscore. You can also follow me, Ashley Sheree, on Instagram, lady 2 Ys AS underscore ASA. That is for Instagram and Twitter, or on Blue Sky, lady 2 Ys no underscore ASA.
And I'm on Blue Sky, Neen Amanda, Neen Amanda. Twitter, Kiss My Neen, El Nino. Instagram, Neen_Amanda or Neen_ the therapist.
Yes, yes. So definitely that is where you can see us there. We'll definitely be there. Hopefully we'll be here next week. If we or we might not be. And if we are, we might talk about the full week or we might talk about a little bit something different, but still pertaining to the story. So
Mhm.
on that note, thank you so much for joining the Soapwire podcast brought to you by the TVK, sponsored by KatieWaltman.com. Please use Soapwire for the promo code and get that discount. Okay.
Watch
And we
out.
shall see you soon, everyone. And that's it for us.
Bye.
Bye.